2025 was the year of budget lenses. We got a lot of great options and it seems it is not over. Today I'm reviewing the new Yongnuo 50mm f1.8 Mark II for the Z mount on my beautiful Nikon ZF. Hello everyone, my name is Andrei Dima, I'm a professional travel photographer and I love reviewing lenses and cameras in beautiful locations. The photos from this review are from León and Oviedo, Spain, so if that is your thing, subscribe. The build quality is nice. This is a lightweight lens, only 282 grams. The body is made from plastic, good quality plastic. The focus ring is made from metal. It turns smoothly and it is a joy to use. On one side of the lens you have an AF/MF switch and a very useful function button that you can customize to your liking. On the other side, an USB Type-C port for future updates. The mount is metal, it has a rubber gasket because this lens is dust and splash resistant. Also, the front element has a fluorine coating. Remember when Tamron introduced fluorine coating on some of their more expensive zooms? I was so happy. And now we get it on a $120 lens. How times have changed. It has a nice petal-shaped lens hood made from decent quality plastic and a lens cap that fits the lens perfectly. The filter thread is 58mm and the writing near the front element is black, so you won't get any weird reflections in your shots. The minimum focus distance is 45 cm, but more on this later. The optical structure is 10 elements in 6 groups. And as I said earlier, this is a lightweight and pretty compact lens. It has 280 grams. The autofocus for photography is fast and precise on my Nikon ZF, as you can see here. While I use the lens, I got just 2 missed shots. That is very good. The video autofocus is also good, works smoothly depending on your settings, as you can see here. Also, regarding video, this lens has visible focus breathing, as you can see here. Flares, you get some flares wide open and a bit of glare, but the contrast is not lowered by these. Image quality, and first I want to talk about the colors. They look nice with a vintage vibe from the coatings of the lens. This lens is sharp starting from f1.8. The center of the frame has plenty of details and great contrast, the mid-frame the same. The far corners are darker and a bit softer than the center, but they still look great. If you stop down to f2.8, you can see a small improvement in the center and mid-frame, making the image super sharp. Now the corners look sharp as well, but with slightly lower contrast than the center, and they are brighter. Stopping down to f4 makes the image impressive from corner to corner. Keep in mind, I tested this on a 24 megapixel camera, the Nikon ZF. On a higher megapixel camera, it will perform differently. When it comes to chromatic aberrations, you can see a bit of purple fringing wide open, but just a bit. It goes away at f2.8. The same with loca, longitudinal chromatic aberrations. You can see some at f1.8, but they go away at f2.8. When it comes to image quality at the minimum focus distance, which is 45 cm, at f1.8 the image is slightly soft, as you can see here. Stopping down to f2.8 makes the image sharp. The bokeh of the lens is nice in my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And the transition from in-focus to autofocus is nice and smooth. Sunstars. Yes, this lens can give you some decent looking sunstars, starting from f8. And better looking at f11, as you can see here. Nice. Overall, for a lens that costs only $120, I think it is really good. Good image quality in the center of the frame from f1.8, dust and splash resistant. Really fast autofocus, compact and lightweight, great for beginners or street photographers. Oh, and those nice colors. Too bad about that focus breathing, otherwise this lens would have been nice for video as well. If this video was helpful, subscribe, this is the most important thing for the channel now, to grow so I can reach more brands and make more videos for you to watch. Also, to support the channel even more, use the links in the description at no extra cost to you. Thank you for watching, see you next time.